It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Miami. It's the Raiders and the Dolphins, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. The stadium is packed. Standing room only a chance for their hometown team to get to the Super Bowl. Great to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and the most important thing in the building, the Lamar Hunt Trophy. It is up for grabs for the AFC Championship. Two evenly matched teams. Greg, what are you looking for in this one?
You know, I think the team that understands how to use this energy, as you said, it is electric in this building, especially for the home team. You know that you are one win away from the ultimate goal, which is to play and have a chance for the Super Bowl trophy. Who can harness that energy early the best? There's going to be some pregame jitters. There's going to be some excitement on the sideline and in that huddle. Can you settle down early and just treat it like any other game? I think the team that gets into their rhythm the quickest, Mike, is going to be the one that has the best chance to find themselves holding that Lamar Hunt Trophy at the end.
Let me tell you, this guy's Porter is like this generation's Dan Marino. The guy he just has not. I don't think he's ever been to a Super Bowl because my team's always making it there. But he's got like 60-something thousand yards passing. He's the second leading touchdown passer of all time. And he's always been the best quarterback in the league, and the fucker just cannot get past this team. Let me tell you, if he's up for
this ball carrier to go,
I'm going to try to see if I can see if he's up for signing. And if he's up for signing, I might, if he's up for contract or whatever, I might try to sign him and let Mitchell go and try to get him some Super Bowls.
After a gain of 9 and third down.
Just sign this guy. It's funny. It's just funny how great this guy's been. I mean, he throws like almost 5,000 yards every year for like the last 15 years, and he can't make a Super Bowl.
Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Mike, when you're grinding away in the midst of training camp, these are the moments that you fantasize about. However, it's no longer a fantasy for either of these two teams. It's their reality, and it's up to them to seize the opportunity in front of them. But for that to happen, they're going to need a big game out of their quarterback. And if he plays the way he's capable of, they could be just a few hours away from heading to the Super Bowl.
They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1. Back to throw. He'll find Hill out of the backfield. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Oh, run play. This is Hill. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. Here's Hill. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run here with Hill. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. Now this time they'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a 1st down. They'll stay on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Dolphins. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And This throw batted away and incomplete. Third and long. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's the punter now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Dolphins offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. He'll drop to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That is brought in. And he's in. Touchdown, Miami.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Dolphins move out on top 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is why every defense wants to play with the lead, because it allows them to just tee off on the quarterback. Go rush the passer. You're not worried about them handing the ball off or a little quick game.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Dolphins offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. He needed 13 and got 14 for the first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Throwing now from the gun. Throwing right. It's taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. He'll send a tight end in motion right. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Dolphins. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. What can they do here on third down and 7? That's going to be caught by Gregg. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with first and 10. They will take a knee here. Timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. From the 39, here's a first and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Watkins. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. A hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Okay, and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. Set to go now on first and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. One of the tight ends in motion right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Now a give on the ground, and they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line, and the drive continues. First down. Back to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and they'll take this down inside the 35.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. A handoff as they try to run it here. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll motion a tight end right. Now, faking the give. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. Middle they go. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Miami. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points, but not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Tight end going in motion here. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay. So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. And that is incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on. Exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
A fair catch. He's going to call it, take it right around his own 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. Uh-oh. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
This one complete right side. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a give up the middle. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He is in. Touchdown, Dolphins. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Now the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return. let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Raiders offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll drop to throw. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Raider first down. They'll look to throw again. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Going right sideline and complete. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Putting the tight end in motion. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. We'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll look to throw. Over the top. He's got it. Touchdown, Raiders. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the Raiders cut into the lead a little bit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll stick with him again. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Here's a run going left. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling up. Imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. A tight end in motion now. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, right side, he's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And the Dolphins are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A gain of 11 there, and a first down. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Down to a knee here. And cue the celebrations. They are on their way to the Super Bowl. For the Dolphins, as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
I mean, we're just rolling through people. We're just rolling through them. My defense is fucking incredible. Like, it's really, really good. I mean, look at I didn't have one incompletion this game. I don't think I've ever done that in this game. I didn't have one completion percentage 100%, 20 out of 20. That's not bad. I ran all over them. He only had 82 yards with the 20 carries, but I don't think he was stopped one time. He just went forward the entire time. Cunningham had a great game. Wilkins that last touchdown, he just smoked Cowan, our former linebacker. We're just rolling right now. We're absolutely rolling. Yeah, this team is just really good, man. Put together a nice team. Anyway, see you guys Super Bowl.